finally got an update on the Celica. But first, I'm going to give you a little bit of background on what it is and how long I've had it and what is done to it. So this is a 1994 Toyota Celica GT. It is a US spec. I've owned it for about, I think, going on 5 years now. It's been fully converted to the Japanese SS3 spec, meaning that it has the 3S GE Redtop beams, as well as the front super strut suspension that's found on not only the SS3, but the more commonly known Celica GT4 rally car. Aside from that, it also has the late model cookie projector headlights, as well as the tail lights. For the past few months, I've been busy converting this to run ITBs, which has not been an easy task. If anything, it has been somewhat challenging because of how few examples exist online. Trying to find information on that is not very easy at all. So what it is running is 4A GE individual throttle bodies from the Blacktop. They are the largest OEM ITB setup that Toyota has ever made, aside from possibly the LFA, but no one really knows the true specs. So those are mated to the engine using a JSP adapter plate, which adapts to the stock Beams Redtop or any Beams Red or Blacktop manifold, and allows you to run the throttle bodies to that. I'm also using JSP's vacuum block, which just simplifies the whole vacuum lines and vacuum diaphragm thing, which also integrates a idler control valve. I'm also running JSP's fuel rail, bolts right up, bigger through bore to allow for more fuel. And then I'm using velocity stacks from SQ Engineering. Those I had to wait about a month to come in due to the tariffs and issues going on in Australia where they weren't shipping anything to the US. Finally got those in a couple weeks ago. They were an absolute bitch to install, and they are a 30 millimeter in size, which was I think the longest length that I could go because of how much clearance I have between the throttle bodies themselves and the firewall. So because I'm using the JSP fuel rail, I did have to make a custom fitting. So the fuel feed is a -6 AN banjo fitting coming out of the stock fuel filter through a braided hose, and then goes to another -6 on the rail itself. Coming out of the rail, I have a SARD fuel pressure regulator attached directly to the end of the rail, and it feeds back to the tank basically like stock, from a barb fitting and a standard fuel hose to the standard fuel return line. There's only one more item that I'm waiting on, and that is a down pull throttle cable kit or throttle bracket kit from SQ Engineering that should tidy up the engine bay a little better and get the throttle cable down out of the way, as well as a bit of a smoother actuation of the throttles because it's removing the linkage. Aside from that, the car is basically ready to be retuned. It is on a Link ECU. I'm pretty much just waiting for my tuner to let me know that he's got a spot open up, and then we are good to go from there. So yeah, let me know if you want to see more content of the Celica, and I'll be posting probably another update video when I have one. So thank you, peace.